Hello everyone, my name is Zane and this is my first video, and today I'm going to be ranking the worst heroes slash villains to the best heroes slash villains. Hope you guys enjoy. So coming in at number 20 is the big grizzly Wookiee Chewbacca. Now Chewbacca is alright obviously because he's a hero. He can't be that bad. By the way, my account's pretty low because I just came back because obviously Battlefront was having its time. It's done good now again, so my levels are quite low. I'm sorry, but Chewbacca, in terms of fighting and heroes versus villains, is really bad. Any villain would just destroy him. He has no competition, I guess. But in terms of his abilities, his shot grenade is alright, but I think he could stun just a little bit longer, and then that would be really good. His Furious Bowcaster is really good, and it's like a, what do you call it? Like you can combine it with the shot grenade as well, do even more damage. That just makes it go rapid, so rapid fire, I guess, for the bowcaster. That's really good. And his charge time, in my opinion, is the best because it has the circular radius, and that means you can hit him from behind, front, left, right, wherever. And you can get multi kills, so it is pretty good. But with that, the charge slam, it has a glitch, and the glitch is it'll just like slam even if you're not clicking the button. So yeah, so he's got a glitch as well, so that's probably why he's 20. Maybe I would have put him to 19, but yeah, he's just not that great. Next at number 19 we have Captain Phasma. Now Captain Phasma is okay, and her blaster is okay as well. I don't have really any complaints. Maybe just a bit more damage output and then it'll be great. But in her abilities, like her staff strike, that is really bad. It doesn't do enough damage, and after like 2 or 3 hits, then you get like, then you knock down, I guess, make him go on the floor. So it's not that great. Her survivor is really good. You can get, I don't know how much health it is, but you can get health from that. So if you're in a sticky situation, you can just press L1 R1 together, and you get some more health. And her R1 ability, her first order sentry droid, is what she basically relies on. She just stands next to her, and if anyone tries to like go for her, it'll just stun her, and then she can get, or stun the villain or the hero, sorry, and she'll just get 3 hits on them, I guess. So Captain Phasma comes at 19. She is pretty good, but people just really wreck her. If she didn't have a droid, she would just die, I guess. She relies on a droid too much, in my opinion. In my opinion, number 18 goes to Leia. Now, Leia is not an amazing character. Her abilities are really weak, but her gun, or blaster, is pretty decent. She has a secondary fire and a first fire, or primary fire, and yeah, that's alright. But other abilities, the flash grenade is really bad. It just like stuns them for a few seconds, and if you're versing like a lightsaber hero, they'll just keep spamming. They do not care if they get stunned. So it's, and they can still see. It's not like it blinds them like a Call of Duty or something. It just doesn't, like, it's no effect to it. So, and next ability is her rapid fire. Now, her rapid fire, in my opinion, is really bad because her normal blaster does more damage, and that's meant to be like a better move or ability, better blaster, but it's really not. So I think that really needs a buff. Now R1 ability is a squad shield, and I think that's just, you don't have any purpose for that. So you just protect yourself. Really, these are for like campers, I guess. So if I was gonna, I might actually do a worst ability worst to best ability, and if I was, all three of these would probably be worst. So yeah, Lair just is not great in my opinion. Now coming in at number 17 is Lando. Now Lando again isn't that great. His blaster is really good, but it's like a trigger finger one. You just like spam a bit with that blaster, and it has the thermal scope, which is pretty sick. But his abilities, well, one is really good, I'll say, but smoke grenade one isn't great. You can use it to escape situations, but I guess they'll just follow you through the smoke and just find you. So that's not great. And if you just want to like throw it down and like shoot with your thermal, they'll just go into the smoke and just start spamming. So you probably will die maybe. Now his sharp shot, it doesn't do enough damage in my opinion. It's not the best. It doesn't do the full potential I think it could. And with the sharp shot, maybe I think it should maybe like knock the opponent down. Maybe I think that'll be like very good. And his best ability is his disabler, but I just wish it lasted a bit longer, because Lando can't really get down shots in that time. He can get about 4 or 5 shots, and Lando obviously isn't the best, so he probably needs a bit more shots to get in to do more damage. So he comes at number 17. Coming at number 16 is Aiden Versio. Now, Aiden, in my opinion, I really like her as a blaster hero. Her blaster, her TL50 with secondary fire is amazing. I love the gun. And her abilities, well, 2 of them are good. I don't like the pulse cannon that much, but her stun droid, in my opinion, is her best, like really good ability. Probably the best we've seen on the list so far. Like the droid like goes to the opponent and just stuns them, and then you can get a secondary fire hit on them, or you can just shoot them in the head multiple times and do a lot of damage to them. Now her pulse cannon I really don't like. I know it is actually quite complicated to use because you have to be a middle. Normally people just charge it right to the end, but that's wrong. And hit in the middle, but the damage sometimes it goes to the middle. I hit him in the body, and I feel like it should kill him sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it does. So yeah, it's a bit dodgy about that one. Her R1 ability, the droid shield, is good. Protects you from getting killed. So in most situations, and if you just want to just run out and shoot, you just run out with the droid shield and then just shoot after. So Ida Versio is probably got the best blaster so far on the list. Coming in at number 15 is Finn. Now, Finn, I really love. Like, his Deadeye ability is just amazing. His gun is good as well, but his Deadeye, it's like a aimbot. It's just amazing. Well, it is, I guess it is an aimbot, just like a aim to the body aimbot. But his Deadeye is amazing. That is the best ability of his, and tied with Big Deal actually, because it gets health and gives it to teammate, and I think his weapon does not overheat as well, so that's pretty sick. And his undercover team ability, which gets the Gil 44. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Maybe Jill. I don't know, Gil. But that is alright. But I think his normal blaster is better than that. So I guess that is his worst ability. But overall, Finn is amazing. His Deadeye is just, I guess, overpowered, but it is really good. So he comes in at number 16. Oh, number 15, sorry. At number 14 comes Bosk. Now, I know people really like Bosk. They main him even, and you should normally see him in top 10. But Bosk, in my opinion, isn't as great as people say. Uh, his abilities, well, two are not that great. They are good, but probably could be a little bit improved. Um, his gun or blaster is amazing. He's got his zoom scope, which I like, and just does a lot of damage. I think it's 2-shot, maybe 3-shot. It's really good. But his L1 ability is his Dark Six grenade. Now his Dark Six grenade is really good. It can get people like out of the objective, so you can get in there, I guess. But it just doesn't do enough damage. And maybe just that little bit, maybe like 2 more damage per tick. Maybe that would maybe make him a bit better. But yeah, his L1 ability is still great though. Now his Predator's instinct is just amazing. He has some thermal vision or something, and he just barrages the whole place, and it's just honestly a fun perk ability to use. Now his R1 abilities, proximity mines, they are good, but there's 2 ways people play with them. One is when you're in battle and you just throw them down to get some damage off, or the second one is like a campy one, where you just like put it next to a door and wait for someone to walk in and then it'll just explode. Now I play when I'm in the attack. So when I'm in the attack, I'd throw it down. But when I throw it down, it takes a few seconds to detonate. Now that is what needs to change. I throw it down so many times and I got killed because of that. Like, I throw it down, it takes like about 5 seconds maybe, if not more, and then it detonates, and then like I'm either dead or really low because of that. So yeah, his proximity mines aren't the best, but he does come at number 14. At number 13 we have Jango Fett's son, Boba Fett. Now Boba Fett is, I'll say, annoying. He's good but annoying, and I'm sure everyone knows what I mean. When you're a lightsaber hero and you cannot catch him because he just keeps flying away, that is one of the most annoying things I've seen, like, for in Battlefront 2. His abilities are alright, I guess. His E3 is really good, but you can't aim in with it, which is quite sad. But because I like aiming in, but I guess you can't for some weapons like Boba Fett's or like Iden Versios. But that doesn't really matter. So his L1 ability is his concussion rocket, and it's just like layers. Now it'll stun him, but it won't like blind him. And like a lightsaber hero would just keep spamming, or maybe like Han Solo maybe would just keep shooting. So it doesn't really blind him, so it doesn't give him the same effect. So you can't really get like 3 shots, I guess. So the concussion rocket isn't the best. Now for the hunt ability is where he just scans around, and honestly, you can't really go wrong with just scanning. It's good, but I don't think Boba Fett needs a scanning because he's like a adventure man. He just flies around, so I don't think he really needs that. He could just fly around, find his own enemies to kill. So I think maybe that could get replaced with something else maybe. Now his R1 ability, his rocket barrage, is his best ability. It is a hero killer. It'll put him to probably like probably half HP maybe from top if you just barrage him, hit all your rockets, and if they're direct, maybe even more. And maybe, I don't know if headshot with the rocket barrage does more. You need to probably just find out. But yeah, Boba Fett takes the number 13 spot. So at number 12 comes Emperor Palpatine. Now this is where things get good. I know it's not top 10, but most of these are going to be lightsaber heroes now, and obviously they're amazing. But Emperor Palpatine has really good abilities, but I think his just primary attack, I guess, is electrocuting. Whatever he does, the electrocuting attack is just not that amazing, to be honest. It doesn't do as much damage, and I think he just relies more on his abilities. Now, talking about abilities, he has chain lightning, and chain lightning is really good. I really like that. It does decent amount of damage, and yeah, it's really good. His dark aura, he summons like some clouds around him, and that is good because no one can really get close to him with that, because you just slow him down and then he can just run away, I guess. And his R1 is his, I don't know how to electrocute. Oh, it's just electrocute. It looked proper hard to say for this reason, and that just stuns him. He just does like some electric on the ground. He just stuns him, so he can get 3 hits. He can use probably chain lightning, dark aura, whatever he wants. And this guy is also annoying because his dash is the best in the game. So it's forward dash, that is, and it'll just like, you'll go pretty far, but normally Palpatines, they chain lightning and then they'll just dash and then jump, like jump, hover, whatever you want, hover jump. They just hover in the sky for a bit and then come back down and then do the exact same thing. So that's why I don't really like Palpatine, and that's why he takes the number 12 spot. Coming in at number 11 is Grandmaster Yoda. Now, Grandmaster Yoda, so obviously he's a Jedi Master. He should be higher, but in this game he doesn't feel that great. His abilities are meh. His unleash attack, it's good. It's like a push, and he has like some, I don't know what, some blue bulb, I don't know, and he like sucks in their bullets or whatever, and like force pushes and pulls whatever, and it'll like reach the maximum level, and then he'll push, and then it'll do like, it will have like a bigger radius. But to do all of that, to take in that much, like to block for that long, just to do it like a stronger ability, or like just to get his ability to a higher radius, it just feels like it's just not worth it. You'd rather just do a normal push instead of waiting for that long. So that's what I feel about that move. But his presence, you can't go wrong with just healing yourself, just get extra health. And his R1 attack is, in my opinion, weak, and most of these dash attacks are really weak for other people, like Obi-Wan, Luke Skywalker. They are pretty weak, but Yoda's is probably the weakest, and he has 3, I think, that you can use before it has to recharge. So Grandmaster Yoda comes at number 11. Now we were at top 10. Now at 10th spot is Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now Obi-Wan Kenobi is my favorite Jedi in the whole Star Wars saga, but Obi-Wan Kenobi is not that great in this game, which I am really sad about. But his all-out push is takes so long to do, and its range is not that amazing. You can obviously click like L1 twice to do just a short one, but it's just it's not that good, is it? It'll just send them like a few feet away. It's not that good, to be honest. Can't really say anything. Now his restrictive mind trick is alright. It's like a annoying move, but it doesn't really do anything. It can't make them not use their abilities, but obviously Raze is better because it just inverts their controls. But this one, it just stops them from using abilities. They can just block, or they can just still attack. It doesn't really do that much, and I think it should be doing more. Maybe like disable blaster weapons, stun them for a bit, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, that's not that great. And as I said about Yoda's dash attack, Obi-Wan has a defensive rush, which is like that. This is not that amazing as well. It is better than Yoda's, and it does do more damage, but it's just not that great. So he takes number 10. Coming in at number 9 is General Grievous. Now, General Grievous is a really good character, but he has two abilities which are, well, really one ability which is quite bad. But starting with his first ability, the thrust surge, is really good. It can go far distances. He can just do it from like pretty really far away, to be honest. And it does do a decent amount of damage, but people can block that really easily because it does have to do an animation. Now his unrelenting advance is the bad one, because you have to be proper close if you want damage to be like this, and if you want to turn him around, you're gonna have to walk forward and then like turn around. You can't just turn him around on the spot, so that is quite annoying. Now his R1 is my favorite. It's the claw rush. Turns into like a spider and then he just runs around knocking enemies out, so that is my favorite. So apart from that, he is good because his saber damage is the highest, but he can't run, and that's what I don't like. He can't run, so he's really slow. But apart from that, General Grievous is good. At number 8 we have Count Dooku. Now Count Dooku is good. I would have ranked him like 5 because he is amazing, but one ability just ruined it for him, and that is his exposed weakness. I'll talk about that in a bit though. But his first ability is Lightning Stun. That is really good. That is he's probably best, maybe Duelist, I don't know, but it's really good. It stuns them and you can get free hits, and if you combine that with Duelist, that is actually really good. Now Duelist, basically he just gets better at dueling, I guess. He's just amazing at 1v1s then, and he'll just literally destroy anyone, unless it's actually a good player who just like blocks. But most Count Dooku players actually just spam their lightsaber when they put Duelist on, because it's so quick that people just spam it so quickly, so they can't really get away. Now his exposed weakness ability is really bad. It will just make them weaker for a bit, and slow them down. The slowing down is the good part about it, but I don't really see anything that weakens them. It doesn't really like weaken them for me. It just slows them down. That's what I see. Probably does more damage, maybe it does less, I don't know, but just I think that needs a bit of a buff. But he is really good anyway, so he takes the number 8 spot. Now at number 7 comes Han Solo. Now Han Solo is my best hero, a blaster hero. His blaster is just amazing. His damage on his blaster is so good. And I know you might be thinking, how is he higher than lightsaber heroes? But once you get good with the Han Solo, you'll know why. His detonite charge is amazing. He'll throw it and it'll knock enemies on the floor, giving you more shots on them. And you can combine that with sharpshooter, which is a rapid fire basically, and it does a lot of damage, so that is amazing. Now his last ability is his shoulder charge, and that also knocks him on the floor, but it's just the turning, I guess, is not that great. Just maybe you just need to fix that a bit, and that'll be great. So Han Solo is my best blaster hero. So yep, he takes the number 7 spot. At number 6 we have Darth Maul. Now Darth Maul is amazing. His furious throw is like really good. It will just like go through the enemy and it will just like deflect back and hit him in the back, which I'm sure most of you guys know, but that is amazing. His chokehold, which I see probably most used ability of his, he like chokes and throws them away, and that combined with either furious throw or spin attack is good. You get a free hit on them, you can throw your lightsaber at them, get a free hit, or spin attack at them. Now his spin attack is good. He has 3 like Yoda, I think 3 times he can use it before he has to recharge, and that does decent amount of damage. Obviously, as I said, like the rush abilities aren't the best, but yeah, he does do really good damage, and he is one of my favorite heroes in the game. So he comes at number 6. Now at number 5 comes Rey. Now Rey is really good. Her mind trick ability is just amazing. But her dash strike is actually really good, because I don't know if you guys know this, but when she's doing her dash strike, she can dodge left and right if the enemy is pretty close, and that will still do damage to them. So if you're walking and you just miss him, you can just dodge to the left and it'll do damage, but still have to have the ability active, obviously. Now her insight is alright, I guess, because you can see through walls, but that is not good at like heroes or villains. Obviously, don't really see the villains there. So yeah, it's good for like galactic salt. So yeah, her mind trick basically it's like Obi-Wan's but inverts their controls. And what most rays do is they do the mind trick and they go behind the player and just basically hit him a few times. Maybe I don't know how many times you can hit, like 3 or 4 maybe, and then that does a lot of damage. So most people would die from that. So that's why Ray is just amazing, and I think she needs enough. That mind trick needs enough. At number 4 becomes Luke Skywalker. Now Luke Skywalker is probably the best beginner hero to be. He has a push which is just simple, just push him away. There's nothing too special about that, and with some star cards you get greater distances, so you can get more and a bigger radius as well. The repulse is like a Chewbacca's slam, but I'm not sure if it kills instantly, but I think it does. And yeah, it's like a circular radius, and you can get multi-kills with that as well. So basically just like Chewbacca's. And again, I said the rushes aren't the best, but Luke Skywalker does have a rush, which is probably the best rush, I think. But yeah, he comes in at number 4. Now it's top 3, and we have Kylo Ren, Anakin, and Darth Vader. At number 3, we have Kylo Ren. Now, Kylo Ren, he is unstoppable, isn't he? His pull has a mad radius from miles away. You can just pull people and just body them, basically. His frenzy attack is really good. Once you do freeze him, you can just do the frenzy and it'll do a lot of damage. And his freeze, I think, needs enough. It is overpowered. Now, the freeze, I wouldn't mind like a disruption. I guess that's what it is, like a stun, I guess it is. But I don't mind it on blasted people. Like Lando has a disruptor ability, I think it's called, where he like stuns them for a bit. I don't mind that because he's a blaster and he needs like a blaster hero, and he needs like some damage anyway because he's not the best. But for a lightsaber hero, freeze is very overpowered because you can get a lot of hits with that. So yeah, Kylo Ren comes at number 3. Now this was hard, but I think Anakin comes at 2nd place and Darth Vader takes 1st place. But Anakin becomes 2nd because he's just, if you've ever played with Anakin, he's amazing and he has 4 abilities. So now his pull dominance is where he pulls people toward you, and that's just like Kylo Ren's, I guess, really good. You can get him to just destroy them on the floor, I guess. So that is really good. His heroic might is an amazing one as well. It's just, you can't go wrong with that. But it takes like a while to charge you up fully, so that is kind of a problem. But you can get the shorter one as well. His passionate strike is good. I'm not sure if it goes through blocks, but I've seen. I'm not sure, but his passionate strike is really good. Does a lot of damage, which I really like. And retribution, which is his healing one, where he heals over time, which is amazing. But I don't think Anakin needs the retribution because he is I think he's overpowered as it is. He's been nerfed 5 times, I think. So yeah, I think he needs to get enough again. Now, taking the number 1 spot is Darth Vader. Now Darth Vader is just amazing. He has his lightsaber throw, which is just like Darth Maul's. So it goes there, comes back, hits him on the waist and back. So that's really good. Does decent amount of damage. Now his focus rage is his best ability. He has, I think it's 900 health already, and if you activate focus rage with that, I'm not sure how much you get, but it's over 1,000, and he is unstoppable with that health. He will just dominate everyone. So Darth Vader takes #1 spot easily, and his choke is great, and you can like choke him and then like move to like throw him off if you're on maps like Bespin or Camino. So that's good as well. And yeah, this is why Darth Vader takes the first spot. And yeah, I think these guys need enough. Got Darth Vader and Anakin at the top. I don't think that's fair. Anakin and Anakin, top hero. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe. And if you want dislike and tell me why, or ask me why I need to improve, ask me any questions in general. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you maybe in a week's time. So goodbye.